Hello everyone, Happy New Year. Yes, this is my second video and thank you everyone for the positive feedback I got on my first one. Just gonna try to keep it short and sweet this time. Just a couple of New Year's reflections. Here we are on January 1st, 2019. Just came out of Mass. It was a beautiful Mass. It's a day we actually dedicate to the Blessed Virgin Mary in Catholic tradition. Um, and just took away some interesting points from the priest's homily today that I just wanted to share with you a little bit. Like, of course, with New Year's, the big deal is New Year's resolutions. We always hear, "Oh, you're going to do any resolutions this year?" Um, who says no? Who says yes? I once saw a funny cartoon where uh, you see a deer and a rabbit in the forest talking, and the deer asks the rabbit, "What's a New Year's resolution?" And the rabbit says, "Well, that's something human beings do the first week of January." Okay, so unfortunately, there's a lot of truth to that joke, and I think part of the reason is we tend to, like they were saying in the homily today, we tend to mistake resolutions for wishes. Okay, so for example, um, a wishful person could say, "Well, I wish I could be a better student, better in my studies at school." A resolved person will say, "Yeah, I want to be better in my studies, so starting now or the beginning of the new semester, I'm gonna, make it a point to study an extra 2 hours a night, especially in the subjects that maybe may not be especially proficient in." Um, a wishful person could say, "Well, I wish I was in better shape. You know, lose some body fat, maybe gain a little muscle mass, and then not do anything, not go any further than that." That would be a wishful person. A resolved person will make it a point to get to the gym more than twice a month, if even that, at least 4 times a week. Be serious about staying away from all the junk food and eating healthy, and putting in, you know, real workouts where you're sweating every workout, not a powder puff workout where you're working out with one hand or texting or talking on your phone with the other. Um, that would be a resolved person. I mean, even again in Catholic tradition, like when you go to confession, you pray the act of contrition. The last part of the prayer is, "I firmly resolve, through the help of thy grace, to sin no more and to avoid the near occasion of sin." So every time you confess your sins, you're being asked to make a resolution, a firm resolution, to do better next time. And the only way you can really do better is by not ignoring maybe mistakes that you made in the past. Because so often I see on social media, I'll see banners that'll say, well, for better or for worse, I don't have any regrets, even where I made mistakes. I don't have any, or maybe even did bad things. I don't have any regrets. I'm just going to move forward and make this year a better year. Well, regret is not always a bad thing. Sometimes regret is a gift from God. Um, if how can you do better if you don't regret what you did wrong? Okay, that never made any sense to me, and that's actually an act of humility to admit one's mistakes. So, for example, again, going back to confession, if you regret committing a bad sin, well, that regret is a gift from God to get you back in the confessional and to do better and to ask for forgiveness. Um, you might regret. I mean, a little lighter, you might regret, going out for pizza 3 times a week when you could have been in the gym working out and keeping yourself healthy. So this 2019, this first day of 2019, let's firmly resolve, through His grace, um, to do better and to take the steps necessary to do better, to have a great 2019. Doesn't mean you're not going to fall every so often. Doesn't mean that it's going to be, a super year where everything's just going to go your way. There's going to be challenges. I mean, it's life. Regardless of the year, it's life. There are always challenges. Yes, we fall, but we need to rely on God to pick ourselves up every time we fall, and not to just give up and fall back into bad habits, and not be afraid to uh, look back and not to be afraid to admit our mistakes and to ask for His help to do better next time. Thank you, everyone. God bless. Happy New Year.